and today we'll hear from Enrique of the Mexican group with some ideas on water treatment experiment. And we may hear from Mr. Keshe, we may not, we're not sure right now. He's busy with another meeting, and we'll see how that goes. And we're here with Marko today, so we'll hear from him as well. First, we're going to have the promo video for the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute with Spanish subtitles. Go ahead on that, Vince.
Where does humanity go from here? What have we tried to do? What if there is more, much more? The Keshe Foundation is proud to announce a new way to bring humanity forward through technology that brings humanity in line with the natural operation of the planet and universe itself. The new science and technology discovered and developed by the nuclear engineer Marko and Mr Keshe centers upon the use and control of magnetical gravitational fields. This new body of knowledge opens the road to hundreds of potential applications, which offer solutions to most of the fundamental problems of the world, such as water, food, environmental contamination, and shortages of energy. The Keshe Foundation is proud to unveil the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute. Nestled amidst the beautiful shores of Bari, Italy, the Institute is poised to become a central hub in the spreading of plasma technology and knowledge. With its state-of-the-art 21st century facilities, the Institute will be able to provide students and staff an immersive way to learn the plasma technology, to be the leaders of the new generation of scientists and plasma engineers. The Keshe Foundation has opened the door to the world for peaceful usage of technology that is independent of the limited resources that are available on Earth. Everything works together in harmony in our universe, and it applies to every season. We all are able to collect in solutions for our society. This learning environment is new to the world, where there will be no test to confirm your understanding. The knowledge of everyone will be respected and allowed to flourish in a nurturing environment. Hands-on testing and experimenting will be widely used in conjunction with roundtable discussions to bring all opinions and knowledge forward. Students will be introduced to a change in the ethos of working in collaboration. Students will experience firsthand how we share knowledge in a free and open manner. Graduating students are expected to share the knowledge they gain from the university within their respective communities and nations. All formal teachings, lectures, and presentations will be in the English language, with technology available for immediate translation. Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute will be offering 3-year executive master programs for undergraduate degree students and 1-year executive master programs for graduate degree students in the following fields: space transportation, new plasma technology, health, agriculture, materials, energy. The health section is designed to make students able to live in space without the need to return to Earth. To this end, the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute has found processes for many diseases including ALS, cancer, coma, epilepsy, multiple sclerosis. Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute will offer online teaching courses which will enable anyone, anywhere around the world to enroll and increase their knowledge and understanding. Students will have the opportunity to direct their work towards commercial spin-offs and seek funding through the help of the Keshe Foundation. The access to the new science and new technologies is openly available for peaceful use to the benefit of mankind to make a better world today. Now you can be part of the changing world and the new knowledge. All commercial spin-offs are intended to be open source and patent-free. This is part of the core ethos of the Keshe Foundation and the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute. Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute will have its official inauguration on April 21st, 2015, with courses commencing soon after on May 4th, 2015. The students of the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute will be the leaders of the future who will make changes in all areas of space technology, science, medicine, agriculture, and energy. Anyone is able to apply, but acceptance is through invitation only. No prerequisites are required. We will be accepting approximately 250 students for the 3-year Executive Master's Program and 120 students for the 1-year Executive Master's Program. We welcome humanity's participation in the knowledge of the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute. Where does humanity go from here? That is up to you. Apply today.
Okay, that was the promo movie for the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute, and now we'll move into the main gist of the workshop. We've got Marko standing by here to guide us through this, and we have Enrique and Eric as translators and facilitators in the workshop here. So I guess we can go right into it. Do you want to have something to say there, Marko, before we hear from the guys?
Yeah, maybe I will just repeat things that I already talked about at the beginning of the other workshops. But if there are Spanish listeners here, I will repeat and they can translate that there is coming weeks there will be cancer trial to cure, to process patients with cancer with this new technology that Mr. Lucy and Mr. Keshe are developing. So
the sound is not good. Can't hear anything.
Are you okay there, Marko? Can we?
I think this is like an echo.
Just got to readjust his setup there.
The sound was kind of broken.
Yeah, it over-amplified, and I think it kicked out there.
hello, can you hear me now? Testing. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit lower, or higher, rather. It's a bit too low.
More higher, please.
A little higher. Can't hear it.
You still can't hear me.
No, it seems good now.
No, I don't listen quite well.
Well, there's a lot of other noise in the other microphones open. Maybe we need to close them so we can hear Marko. I'll close mine first here.
Okay. Okay, I will try to repeat. I said also in the other workshops that there will be a cancer trial in coming weeks. Professor Lucy and Mr. Keshe are developing new system for cancer disease. So also Spanish-speaking patients are I would like to invite them to participate in this program. style. So people who are interested in it, they can send email to the cancer@spaceshipinstitute.org, and doctors who are interested to monitor these patients, they can send email to doctors@spaceshipinstitute.org. So you don't need to move anywhere with this device. You need to send blood sample, if I understood it correctly, to here to the institute, and so it will be cured on a distance, and most probably you will get a special device, and okay, here are also emails that are published now, and you don't need to move anywhere, but it needs to be monitored by the medical doctors. So you need to have somebody who can look after your case. So anyway, just send your data about your disease, or if you are interested to participate in this program, and then you will get further information. Maybe you can translate this.
Que si se puede traducir.
¿Quieren que lo traduzcamos? Do you want me to translate that?
Sí.
Yes. I didn't understand.
Okay.
Sure, if you could, that would be good.
Nos están comentando que el instituto está haciendo tratamientos de cáncer, que si conocemos algún paciente que tenga esta enfermedad, simplemente se puede tomar una muestra de sangre y enviarla al instituto, y que ahí los doctores harán una asesoría de esta enfermedad, de este padecimiento, sin necesidad de que el paciente se traslade. Se puede hacer a distancia, pero sí nos recomiendan que haya una asesoría por parte de un médico en el lugar en donde se encuentre el enfermo. Y están colocando las direcciones de internet en donde se puede hacer el contacto para pedir mayor información y para saber a dónde se tiene que enviar específicamente la muestra de sangre.
Okay. Rick and Marco, this is the voice of Laura, my wife. She's going to help me. She's very good. She's an English teacher, so she translates much better than I. So that's okay. We have translated that. Go ahead, Marco.
Okay, and maybe another thing, this online teaching 1-year master has started on 4th of May, and I don't know if we have any. Yeah, I'm sure we have also Spanish-speaking audience in this master program. So maybe you can connect with these guys and work together in the workshop. And you know, part of the agreement is that students here teach in their own language, and Mr. Keshe goes much more in depth in these teachings, so you can learn a lot. And anyway, anybody can still enroll in this program, because all the teachings are recorded and they're available on the server all the time. So you can go later to these teachings 2, 3, 4 times whenever you want, after 1 year or whenever. And there you can go and find some information that you missed, or you were not able to understand at that moment. So I think that's quite important. This online teachings. We are working in the future that this will be available publicly, but at the moment we still need to cover the expenses for the servers, for the crew that take care for servers, for camera and everything, and that's why there is a minimum fee of 1,000 euro per year, if I remember correctly. So I would invite you.
Yes. Okay, Marco. Yes, we have received some questions about this online teaching, and but you say that it has a cost right now. We will put it in our Facebook page, and here we are saying it. Laura is going to translate that, and we will be warned about these, but more eagerly wanting to have it available for many people.
Yeah, I think Spanish community is a very big community, and we need a lot of support from Spanish-speaking people, and so that that you can transfer knowledge to people around the world.
Can you speak a little louder, please?
It's a little bit louder. Okay, it depends how I turn my head.
Okay, yes, it's okay now.
Yeah, I said that Spanish-speaking community is a very big community, so it would be good to have much more Spanish-speaking students so that they can spread this knowledge quicker around the world. There is Spain, Mexico, other South American countries, and
right. Okay.
Bien, nos están informando de los programas que tienen en línea, los programas máster para aprendizaje en línea, que se pueden conectar con los maestros en línea, y los alumnos aprenden en su propio idioma, aunque nos está haciendo la aclaración que se necesita mucho apoyo por parte de la gente de habla hispana, porque es de lo que más están careciendo ahora. Estas enseñanzas están grabadas y están disponibles en el momento en que cada quien lo necesite. Él habla de que se puede estar estudiando durante un año o más o menos, según sea la disponibilidad de cada quien. Se pueden repetir cuantas veces se deseen. Si en ese momento no se entendió algo, se puede volver a escuchar cuantas veces sea necesario. El costo de estas enseñanzas nos está aclarando que es para darle mantenimiento a la gente que se dedica a manejar la cámara, el sonido, a subir los videos, toda esta parte técnica. Nos habla de 1,000 al año, pero ahorita aclaramos si son euros o si son dólares o qué es.
Okay. Marco, when you said 1,000, did you say dollars or euros?
Yeah, I think 1,000 euros. If you go to the website spaceshipinstitute.org, there are all information available there.
Okay.
Marco nos está aclarando que son efectivamente 1,000 euros al año.
Okay. How can they get in touch with the organization and be inscribed in it?
Organization of?
I mean, the Spaceship Institute. Excuse me.
How can they get the contact for this master program?
Online.
On the web page, there is a form. You fill in all the information: your name, your family name, your passport, and all the details. There is special form, and you just put there all the information, and then you will have to supply the documents. One of the what we want. One of the conditions is that you sign World Peace Treaty. That's what's most important for us. And just go there. Maybe not too much time.
Yeah, it's enough. Thank you, Marko. This is enough, and we will spread the news. And I didn't understand correctly if you say we need a lot of support from the Spanish-speaking community. What do you mean? Is it you're talking about participation, or you're talking just about translation? Or is there any?
No, to spread this teaching as fast as possible around the world.
Okay.
If you can teach your people in your own language, it's much easier than not a lot of people are English speaking. That's why it's important to have Spanish students here also.
Very well. Yes, it is. It was told that the lessons will be in English, so it's okay.
Marko nos está indicando la página que tiene ahora en la pantalla. Podemos ingresar allí y ahí mismo hay un formato para inscribirse en donde se piden ciertos requisitos, la información general y que solamente entremos allí para poder tomar estos cursos. Nos aclara que la ayuda que se requiere para las personas de habla hispana es que quienes puedan entender inglés a su vez lo enseñen a la gente que no puede hablar inglés y que de esta manera se va a difundir el conocimiento.
Okay, Marko, thank you. Let's go ahead.
Una pregunta, Enrique, perdón, Enrique. Una pregunta para Marko, por favor, me ayudas a traducirla. Yendo un poquito atrás, las personas que quieran enviar sus muestras de sangre, ¿hay algún método especial para enviar muestras de sangre por correo? ¿Cómo se hace? ¿O en un frasquito? Es decir, ¿cuál es la idea principal de eso?
O solo el análisis, ¿verdad?
Correcto.
Ah, claro. Okay, Marko, Eric is asking for the sending of the blood samples to the Spaceship Institute. How is it done? Do they have to, is there a way in which they have to be sent? Or is this just the analysis? It is a physical sample in a cold recipient?
I do believe that once you put in the application through the system or through the cancer, then you'll be advised on where to go for that. I don't believe that it's at the point where you can just send your blood in and have it analyzed at this moment. Isn't that right, Marko?
Yeah, I don't have all the information, so don't take this information for 100%. Everything will be, everybody who will participate in this, whoever will send the application on that email, the further information will be sent to him. What will be the procedure? And you have to sign certain documents, and then next steps will be explained to the people.
And the way I understand it is the blood samples would be done locally with a doctor just for regular metals and that kind of thing as regular blood tests, and the results would be sent in, not the actual blood at this point.
Oh, fine. Very well, we will translate, that is important.
Sí, Marko nos indica que quienes requieran de este procedimiento, primero hay un registro para obtener esta asesoría médica y que en ese registro ya se les irá indicando paso a paso. Primero se hace una valoración del paciente y después es cuando se les van a dar las indicaciones de cómo se tiene que mandar la muestra, a dónde y todos los requisitos. Pero esto tiene que ser en conjunto con el médico particular de cada persona.
Okay, let's go ahead now. Rick, I just sent you a new version of the presentation, which is adding only one page, the second page of the presentation, so we can begin with the first one, while you help me by downloading the page, and so that we can present it. Is that right?
Okay, no problem. Just get up the right one here. Which one is it now? That one, I think. Okay, I think we have the correct one up there now.
Okay. Just an addition. Amigos, lo que le estoy indicando a Rick es que le envié una versión nueva con una página nueva incluida en la presentación. Es muy breve, lo verán, y lo está bajando y lo va a poner rápidamente, como siempre, en la pantalla. Ya estábamos empezando. By the way, Marco, thank you for your help.
Help for what?
For helping us and guiding this session.
Okay, no problem. I'm sorry that Mr. Keshe cannot be here, but
well, actually,
I'm here. Who said I'm not here?
Oh my goodness!
He's always hovering around.
Sorry about that. I just came out of the meeting.
Oh, great, Mr. Keshe. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much. Good afternoon. Or good morning to you.
Yes, good morning for us. Yes, good afternoon for you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Keshe.
Okay,
Anything interesting as usual?
Well, we were. Michael was giving us some indications for all the types of things, and for today we had planned to listen to you. Last session you mentioned something, if you remember, the experiment in water treatment, in which you said great ideas on using the GANs in balls and attracting different contaminants, and mentioned that we might as well perform this experiment. But you said that you had something that you wanted us to know, to show to us, and we would like to know what are you going to add to the idea so that we can design the experiment. We have proposals of the institutional organization that we consider we have to have for this very important experiment in case we perform that. So
what happened? We are waiting for Armen to come back with a lot of little balls that we can do the experiment and confirm it. It should be okay. It's just that in the coming weeks, a couple of weeks, we should be able to demonstrate it.
Oh, fine. Let me explain that in Spanish. Amigos, buenas tardes, buenos días. Dice el señor Keshe, de una reunión, y nos dice, le recordé que habíamos quedado de que nos había una presentación de unos avances sobre lo que vimos la vez pasada del experimento del tratamiento de aguas, donde nos explicó, si ustedes recuerdan, cómo en vez de querer usar los GANs directamente en el agua, se pueden tener en unas esferas que se colocan dentro del agua y diferentes tipos de GANs para atraer diferente tipo de contaminantes, y que eso haría el mismo efecto de limpieza, y lo que queda es recuperar los contaminantes y lavar las esferas para seguirlas utilizando. Nos indica el señor Keshe que tiene que recopilar algunas cosas de información para poder hacer ese experimento y traerlo para nosotros y mostrarlo. Así que vamos a esperar eso, pero mientras tanto vamos a presentar lo que nosotros habíamos preparado sobre estar listos para ir desarrollando este proyecto, este experimento que es de gran trascendencia, es de un impacto mundial, como todo lo que nos da el señor Keshe de conocimiento. Okay, so should we go ahead with the presentation? This is the first ideas from our part to be able to perform the experiment in water treatment with the technology and the ideas that as we understood it. We are not going into the technical details because we want to wait for Mr. Keshe's exposition. But we came to think about the effort that is needed to go ahead with this experiment, and this is what is in these slides. Next slide, please. Dice, participación institucional para realizar el experimento, primeras ideas. Institutional setup for performing the experiment, first ideas. Go ahead, next slide, please. We thought of it, and those we distinguish these requirements. The requirements in yellow is the availability and disposition of sewage water, obviously, and the possibility of performing water quality analysis, nearby space for the experiment, materials and equipment to do it, including the balls and the grants and whatever, and how to put them into the water. The personnel acquainted with them, the possibility of certifying supervision so that it can be certified, the results, financial support, security, and accessible location. And we say this is why we recommend to do the experiment in a treatment plant already existing, and we have an idea of which can be in Mexico City, one that I know personally. I'm aware that it could be ideal for that. And I will translate. Requerimientos. Vimos que es necesario, obviamente, tener disponibilidad y disposición del agua cruda, del agua negra, y de poder disponer de ella una vez que pase por la zona del experimento. El análisis de calidad del agua que se puede hacer, son análisis caros y muy especializados, tener materiales y equipo para el experimento, o sea, las bolas y los gans y cajas para ponerlo, o como se vaya a decidir colocar, y el equipo para hacerlo, para derivar el agua negra hacia la zona de experimento y luego regresarlo, tener personal familiarizado con el tema, supervisión certificadora para poder garantizar que lo que de ahí obtengamos tiene validez con las normas existentes, que son muy rigurosas en cuanto a calidad del agua y procedimientos para la limpieza. Obviamente un apoyo financiero para ello, contar con seguridad para que el experimento no sufra ninguna alteración y una ubicación accesible. Para esto es que sugerimos que sea en una planta de tratamiento que esté operando y que esté operando bien y que tenga el equipamiento para todo aquello. Entonces, okay, this is the first slide, Mr. Keshe, and the second slide is what's the possible site. This is an image of the treatment plant that I am suggesting. I just not for sure, but it is the ideal that we would be dealing with the institutional permit to go and make the experiment there. They have to be interested in it, of course, and but this is first idea that we have. This plant is a treatment plant, very complete treatment trend up to the tertiary level, because it is the outcoming water is going to be used for recharging the aquifer. So it is out on potable water. And you can see that they have all the installations in the upper image, and in the photo at the bottom, in red you see in the solid square the plant from above. Those are the parts. And to the right, there is another space that is not used apparently. It is supposed to be the way where they are going to build the tertiary part of the plant. But we are hoping that this is a place where we can come up with experiment and use the space that we need, and to draw the water from the different parts of the plant and with different qualities, and to be able to analyze the effect as it passes through the different ponds that we will have, and then to be able to return it to the phase of treatment that corresponds. And we will be able also to see how the treatment that we can give with the GANs can compare with the treatment that I gave with the traditional treatment that they use. That's why we think it is a good possibility. Now, this plant, if we go to the next slide, oh, excuse me, I have to translate. If you go to the previous one so that I can translate. Este es el sitio posible, amigos. En México hay una planta que yo conozco que es bastante completa y funciona muy bien. Está en medio de la ciudad. Está en la parte alta de un montículo que se llama el Cerro de la Estrella, así se llama, y ahí se procesa agua que viene de toda la ciudad, incluyendo algunas zonas industriales y toda la población, la gran población que está alrededor, y está funcionando con bastante buenos resultados, y se quiere mejorar esta planta de ponerle un proceso terciario para poder utilizar el agua de salida en la recarga del acuífero. Como ustedes saben, es uno de los problemas en México. Y este es el propósito en una serie de pozos que están cercanos a esta localidad. Y ustedes pueden ver ahí las zonas de aireación, las zonas de floculación, etc. No entro en detalle. Lo importante es que tuviéramos acceso a esta disponibilidad de agua negra, a este apoyo, porque tienen laboratorio ahí para llevar el control de la calidad del tratamiento, que también lo pudiéramos nosotros utilizar, y que pudiéramos disponer de un espacio que ustedes ven en la foto de abajo. Hay un recuadro rojo sólido que sería el lugar de la planta actual, y a la derecha hay un recuadro con un espacio que también pertenece a la planta, pero que entiendo que no está completamente utilizado por esta nueva instalación. Entonces creo que ahí es donde podríamos poner los depósitos del agua, los pasos del agua, para poder realizar el experimento y poder regresar el agua, quede como quede, la regresaríamos a la condición original para que pueda volver a ser tratada y no alteremos nosotros el proceso. Pero también nos permitirá compartir la información de cómo se va limpiando, vamos a decir, el agua de contaminantes con el procedimiento tradicional a medida que pasa por las etapas de tratamiento, y comparar con lo que nosotros vamos obteniendo con el experimento, que va a ser de una manera diferente, pero que sí es un punto de comparación real podemos tener ahí. Esto no está certificado de que ahí puede hacer, simplemente hemos identificado que esa es la posición ideal y veremos con las instituciones responsables si esto puede ser realizado. De no ser en este lugar, buscaríamos otra planta, quizá no tan grande, pero otra planta que esté disponible y que en la ciudad, algunas chicas, y podríamos ahí encontrar un espacio adecuado. Eso dependerá del arreglo que tengamos con las instituciones. Next slide, please, Rick. Oops. Okay, there's a figure missing in the center. But let's imagine it. What is in the center of this image is a circle that just mentions that it is the plant, the treatment plant there, where it is the site. But the institutional setup is presented here. This plant depends on the government of the city, the government of the federal district. And in green, you can see that it is called Sistema de Aguas de la Ciudad de Mexico, Mexico City water system. And those would be the ones to authorize and to support the performing of the experiment in the plant. No, it is changing. I prefer the other one. Rick,
oh, that was the previous one, I guess. Okay, sorry.
It's a different scheme. I would need the other one. Yes, it's better for the explanation. So this is the authority, the one that has to be interested, the one we have to go and convince. But there's another institutional relationship that we want to take advantage of. The federal or national authority on water, this is the Comisión Nacional del Agua, the National Water Commission, and it has created this Comisión Metropolitana de Drenaje del Valle de México. This would be the interested institution. It's a Metropolitan Commission of Drainage and Treatment from the Valley of Mexico. They would have the possibility of contracting the investigation, the research. Both can put money. This is the violet line. Those can afford part of money and help. And it would go to the National University of Mexico or to the Polytechnical Institute. Both institutions are very large and very respectable. They have institutions, an institution for research, and either of them can be the depositaries of the national responsibility. And this can be done because in the law structure for giving contracts for anything from the government, when it is related to research, there is no competition. The institution can select who they want to do it with. In this case, if it is the university or the Polytechnical Institute, it would be a direct decision. We can arrange, if they are willing, we can arrange that this can happen. And so the research institution will be the one to hire the contract, to support, to supervise, and to certify. Both can do that with great recognition. Those are the institutions that would have to participate from our point of view. To this case, we are looking at the project. Now, the Keshe Foundation obviously participates as a director of the research and apports the technology, which is their mission. And I'm not considering that it has to put any money. We are viewing on the money that can be supplied by the Mexican institutions and the operator. We have to be a company that is contracted by the research institution, and it would be us who have the knowledge and the acquaintance with the technology that would be performing the experiment in Murieta Nacimiento. So this is the idea that we have. And of course, this means that we have to convince, interest people, and that's why it's so important that we have some results from the experiments already done, and of course the theoretical basis for it. And I'm sure I can convince them that they should participate. Always the problem is with the money, so we have to have a very good, if you see the next slide, these are the direct impacts of the experiment. I'm sorry it's not so clear, but what are the impacts that we are going to show? We have what is that? We are taking responsibility, love and responsibility with Mother Earth. Obviously, this is the possible effect. An easier reduction of environmental and health damages. You can see to the right the image of a canal, a big canal with sewage water contaminating everything as it passes. A cost reduction in treatment costs in all cases, new and existing plants, because if this is used, this technology is used, it will retire some of the steps of the existing treatment procedures, or maybe all, depending on what we find and we can improve. It will be easier to build and operate very efficient small plants. This is something that we're looking in the foundation to serve and help the people in small communities. Technology available and applicable by all specialists in water treatment. It will be accepted because it does not compete with the efficiency criteria. It is a different approach, and it can be adopted by all of them as a part of their design, if not total design. And
excuse me, Enrique, let me try the other way of showing it here. It might be more clear.
Okay.
Let me get the right one here. That's not it. I think that's it there. You should be able to read that better. Okay, good. Now we only have 5 minutes left in the workshop proper. We might be able to go a bit longer if we have to, but I'm pretty sure that Marco has to be out of there in the next few minutes.
We will have to leave.
No, I would like to hear from Mr. Keshe. This is
from other place, so maybe he can be in the workshop even.
Right, because he's on his iPhone. So
yes,
if we can move along with it, maybe we can get a comment from Mr. Keshe here.
Yeah.
Yes. If you want, I can give you a bit of news.
Sure.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Strange enough, what you're talking about, I'm just coming from an opening of Pollution Cleanup University department, and I've just been shown the laboratory by the Dean of University. The machines have not been touched. So they start the process, and we've been invited to participate that they can test the new technology with their system in the coming weeks.
Fine.
So just by coincidence, I'm just coming back from this opening. I was just a guest invited, and they wanted to tell the press that there is a new technology here that it's here present. So I had to say hello and who we are, and they knew. So by coincidence, as usual, in next month or so, we should be able to do what you are wishing to do with the government. Here we've been asked to come in by the university to participate, for them to evaluate and test the materials we test. And strange enough, there were present officers from the Navy who are very interested in how we do it. So the process is that in the coming days, the coming weeks, we will give you scientific data from universities in respect of the cleanup. There is something which I have to mention to you before you go to the next step, and that is when you do the testing with a CO2 mixing or CO2 in the balls that you mix, make sure you do test with CO2 with the salt and CO2 without the salt. They'll give you totally different absorption.
Fine.
So we'll see if we can back you up with the data from the university here, which it looks like it. So the dean of the university invited me to be present in the opening, and it's going to be a very interesting time. And it's only for pollution, land, marine, and water pollution.
Magnificent.
So they just come in, they showed me the laboratory, the dean of university, and it is millions of dollars of investments by the government in this new university. And it's just for pollution, for anti-pollution. And because they saw what we showed in the operation with other, what they call it, technical data before, the dean thinks it brings a financial, economical advantage for the Keshe Foundation to be joining or doing research with the university that brings new dimensions. So it just happened the same.
Yeah, I understand that. It sounds great, and we're very happy.
Okay, we will have to go. It's 6 o'clock now, and
the next
you can
question
carry
is,
on. You can carry on, but we have to finish here.
Yeah,
Thanks, Marko. Thanks very much.
Okay, thanks, Marko. Thank you very much, Marko, for carrying today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Gracias, amigos. Vamos a traducir esto posteriormente. Están las láminas. Y si queda en el video, podrán leer las láminas en español. Esto que está aquí ahorita en inglés está en la siguiente lámina, está totalmente en español. Y todas las láminas tienen la traducción al español, como acostumbramos. Para el caso como este que se termina la conversación, pero no el video. Rick, am I understanding that all of the slides can be are going to be in the video, including the ones in Spanish? That would be great. That would be enough.
I don't understand what you mean. The ones that
what are we going to do?
All of the slides?
Yes, this slide.
We can carry on. Right now, okay, I've got Armen and Soheil want to show something right now about the water cleanup. And we can carry on with your slides here to finish the workshop as well, if you wish.
Okay, yes, so that it stays in the video.
Right. So we still have the video going on the live stream, so we should be okay there.
Okay, if it's in the live stream, if you show the next slide, it is in Spanish, same text, but in Spanish, and that would be interesting.
Vince is telling me the picture is half off or something here. I don't understand. Okay. Okay, so just trying to get Soheil and Armen apparently want to get this picture in or video or something right away here. I'm just waiting for them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Sure, thanks, Vince.
Amigos, vamos a pasar a la siguiente lámina. La siguiente lámina está en español, es esto mismo. Son los impactos directos que se prevén en el experimento. Dice que hay un problema con la presentación.
La traducción de lo que dijo el señor Keshe.
Alto la traducción de lo que dijo el señor Keshe.
Sí, voy a hacerlo ahora. Sí. Nada más quiero quedar de acuerdo con Rick. Amigos, vamos a traducir lo que dijo el señor Keshe. Es muy interesante, es muy importante porque nos dice el señor Keshe que acaba de llegar de una inauguración en la universidad que está asociada con el Spaceship Institute y que se inauguró una sección que se va a dedicar a limpieza de la contaminación en todos los medios, en agua, en la tierra, en el aire, y que tienen un equipo nuevecito, totalmente muy completo para realizar los experimentos ahí, y que se enteraron de que con la tecnología del señor Keshe se tiene un proceso muy eficiente y ellos definitivamente lo van a incorporar dentro de sus experimentos. Claro que esto nos pone a nosotros en el predicamento de si esperamos a esos resultados o si nosotros también buscamos esta otra opción de que sea un experimento realizado en México con participación institucional, que no es segura. Por lo pronto, pues es una gran señal, la coincidencia, la sincronicidad, le llamamos cuando esto ocurre, de que estemos hablando de este importantísimo problema de la tierra que hemos creado los humanos por mal manejo de los recursos y de la tecnología, pero que ahora se puede corregir. Y con unas tecnologías que, por lo que se ve, pueden ser más eficientes o cuando menos más baratas y que pueden realizarse en espacios más pequeños y sin grandes complicaciones de su operación. Pero todo esto es parte del experimento, eso es lo que tenemos que ver. Y aquí ven ustedes en la lámina de ahorita, en español, los impactos directos que decíamos. Con esto habrá sin duda una muestra de amor y responsabilidad con la madre tierra, de ya no facilitar que se vayan las aguas contaminadas y todos sus efectos terribles en la naturaleza y en las personas. Que será más fácil la reducción de riesgos ambientales y de salud y no tener esos canales abiertos que van regando contaminación por todos lados que nosotros creamos. Habrá una reducción de costos del tratamiento en todos los casos, porque es tan sencillo, no usa energía. Y para los casos de los activados y demás, esto es un ahorro grandemente para plantas nuevas y para plantas existentes, porque se pueden sustituir y dejar incluso los espacios de un uso con energía a un uso que no tiene energía, y una gran eficiencia. Habrá facilidad de construir y operar pequeñas plantas muy eficientes Por ahora, cuantas se hacen fracasan generalmente porque son complicadas de operar, y estas van a ser de gran facilidad. La tecnología disponible y aplicable será para todos los especialistas en tratamiento de aguas residuales. Como sabemos, son tecnologías libres y estarán disponibles, y los resultados pues darán confianza, porque está buscando que sean certificados. Habrá un fácil acceso al tratamiento de aguas residuales en poblaciones de bajo nivel de ingreso, que es uno de los propósitos más importantes que tenemos en la Fundación. Y para Latinoamérica, obviamente, ¿verdad? Y habrá más agua utilizable disponible en México y Latinoamérica, que, como saben, tenemos un enorme rezago de tratamiento y seguimos contaminando nuestra tierra por todos lados. Ahora podrán hacerse inversiones más sencillas y operación más sencilla y tener una limpieza disponible. Y esto será no solo para Latinoamérica, sino para el resto del mundo. Okay.
Enrique, let's show what Armen and Soheil have on hand here, literally. It's really applicable. It's applicable to your workshop, so I think we can insert it here and then finish off your slides, okay? So hang on a second.
Well.
Let me get the screen. We got a video screen. I think we can get lined up here. Let's see.
Amigos, nos van a pasar un video que es muy aplicable para estos experimentos. A la derecha está Soheil y a la izquierda está...
Okay, there we go. So, Armen and Soheil, you guys are live now on the GoToWebinar and on the Spanish-speaking workshop. So what do you got there? Not right now, no. No, you'll be live on live stream. There's a delay in the live stream, so don't rely on the live stream, and turn your audio off in the live stream or it'll feed back. Okay, well let me undo my microphone and maybe try talking now, Armen.
Okay, here guys, I want to show you next.
Can you guys hear that?
For plants. These are small different parameters which filled with gans and seed. This we can put on soil, and gans can absorb CO2. Like rocks you put in soil for gardening. The same thing, you can use that as small rocks covering the soil, which you can inject actually CO2 or different gas for different applications. For cleanup, water.
So that could be an answer to Enrique's questions, basically. That could be.
I'm sorry, I wasn't on a workshop. We just came back, so I didn't hear. So he told me that you are thinking about the cleanup. So
yeah, it's definitely applicable. This is the type of product that they've been looking for. It could work well both in the water cleanup and the soil cleanup.
It's not only that; it's for radiation cleanup too.
Mm-hmm. And you can have
very interesting.
Different quantities
different mixtures of gas, and it's a right-away sealing. It's very easy.
What are these balls made of?
What is it?
What are these balls made of?
Plastic.
Plastic, right. Okay. So the gans are injected into it?
Yes.
Great.
Gans are injected. If you can see here.
How do you seal them?
It has a cap, small cap on top of it.
You have to move it over there. That's good there. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You can see the little rubber cap there.
Fantastic.
A great idea. Yeah.
Amigos, I'm going to translate. Amigos, estamos viendo un trabajo que se está desarrollando precisamente ahora con Soheil, el director de la empresa que produce los productos de la tecnología de Keshe, y Armen, otro grupo técnico del grupo del señor Keshe, y están precisamente viendo cómo hacer estas esferas, bolitas, miren los tamaños tan pequeños que pueden ser, que estén llenas de GANs y que puedan entonces estar disponibles en las plantas o en las o en el agua, que estamos hablando de que el agua tiene que pasar por un conjunto de esferas. Bueno, estas son una versión de esferas. Son tan chiquitas o son más grandes, ese es parte del experimento, pero ellos ya están precisamente midiendo la efectividad que pueden tener esas pelotitas, esas bolitas, con cada tipo de GANs. Se llenan con inyección y se tapan, como vieron, con un sello.
Un tapón de plástico. Un tapón de plástico.
Con un tapón de plástico mismo. Estas son hechas de plástico, estas esferitas, y entonces nos dan a nosotros la posibilidad de pensar en lo que nos dijo el señor Keshe, poner un conjunto de bolitas con un una mezcla de ganses, y pasar el agua por ahí, y el agua que pase, estas bolitas van a atraer los contaminantes que queremos remover. ¿Qué tan grande, qué tan alto puede ser el paso del agua? No es lo mismo si pasamos una lámina de 10 centímetros de agua que una de 20 o 40 o 50, un metro o dos. Esto será lo que vamos a hacer en el experimento. Pero como ven, está investigándose por las gentes de más experiencia de la fundación este elemento. Y debo decirles que no solamente va a ser de utilidad para lo del tratamiento de agua que estamos viendo ahora, es coincidente, pero también puede servir en lo que hemos visto de la agricultura y de la jardinería, porque ellas pueden estar libres o pueden estar colocadas en un canal o qué sé yo, o alrededor de los cultivos. Es una idea muy clara de lo que queríamos hacer con pequeñas botellitas, si ustedes recuerdan, con botellitas con tapón de plástico, y que estamos probando precisamente su efectividad. Así que esto está sensacional. Ok, Soheil, congratulations. We will be in contact. And Armen, thank you. Congratulations. We will be very interested in seeing and watching the video that you can get from this experiment, or the results, whatever you decide. But this seems very, very powerful. We think of the agricultural and gardening approach that we are experimenting with crystal little bottles with a plastic tap, and I think it is going to have this is going to have many applications. It is very practical. We want to know, we have to make the experiment of how many of those little balls we have to put in a flow of contaminated water. How deep can the water flow be so that it is effective? Is it 10 centimeters, 20, half a meter, or whatever? But here we have the instrument, and I'm sure we're going to have great advances in this knowledge. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one. I like it.
Yeah, I like it very much. Okay, Rick, we are
really
ready
for your workshop. So now we can go back to your presentation here.
Thank you. Yes.
I
We are almost done.
think that's the right one, yeah. Okay, shall we go to the next slide?
Please.
Oh, okay, just a minute. I think I'm on the wrong screen here.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, guys. That was great, great presentation.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. You had to push me a little bit.
Perfect timing.
You had to push me a little bit to get in there, but it's working out good. This workshop was supposed to be over 20 minutes ago, but that's okay. I'm glad we're continuing here.
Yeah, we took some time for other things, but that was interesting. Now, about estimated time and cost we have to come up with for the proposal.
Just a minute here. Sorry, Armen, could you say that again?
We have to come up with an estimated time and cost for the proposals to the institutions, and know how we can have their support or not. But this has to be developed. Once the idea is
Enrique?
Yes, excuse me.
Armen wanted to just say something here before.
Oh, please, we are eager to hear you.
Go ahead, Armen. Soon it's going to be in production and you can order it. Okay, that's great.
Wow. Que ya están en producción y ya se pueden ordenar.
I'm not sure if that came through on the live stream because the speaker, I changed the speaker thing here.
Okay.
But that's the thing. It'll be in production soon is the idea. So
great. Let me say that in Spanish.
Buy the bag full.
Amigos, esta es una noticia también muy importante, que ya lo que vimos de las bolitas, de las esferas, de GANs y plástico, ya van a estar en producción y ya las vamos a poder tener disponibles. Como saben, tenemos la distribución para México y Latinoamérica a través de la empresa aprobada, le envía conocimiento y están los datos al final. Y pronto vamos a tener más información al respecto para todos los productos que se están fabricando en China con la tecnología del señor Keshe. Está la compresa antidolor, está el kit de CO2, viene la productora de agua, vienen los focos, vienen estas maravillosas esferitas que van a tener aplicaciones, repito, en agricultura, en tratamiento de agua y en muchas otras condiciones. Es un encuentro maravilloso. Okay, thank you, Rick. Thank you, Armen.
Enrique.
Yes.
Una parte importante que olvidaron es en esta extracción de contaminantes. Dentro de los contaminantes que hay en el agua y se encuentra oro, se encuentra platino, se encuentran muchas cosas muy valiosas que luego se pueden reciclar y lógicamente servir ayudar a los costos de mantenimiento de la planta.
Exacto. Sí, esta es parte de lo que estábamos diciendo, esta es la idea. No solo la construcción, sino la operación y el mantenimiento van a ser de muy bajo costo relativo al efecto que tienen, pero además pues, van a regresarnos materiales porque se van a recuperar esos contaminantes. Son contaminantes en el agua, pero fuera del agua son materiales que pueden tener un uso productivo o utilitario. Realmente va a tener un impacto enorme esta tecnología, así que vamos a seguirla con mucho cuidado. Lo que nos dijo el señor Keshe de que la universidad con la que están asociados en Italia tiene un área completa, equipada y con técnicos para hacer este tipo de cosas, nos da confianza de que vamos a poder tener muy buen apoyo tecnológico para lo que nosotros hagamos acá. Yo no quiero quitar la idea de que también vamos a hacerlo aquí en México, sino al revés, que vamos a poder tener más argumentos para convencer a las autoridades de que participen. Podemos decirles ahora que va a ser también en conjunción con esta Universidad de Italia y que pues tiene una mayor posibilidad y como dijo el señor Keshe, pues se va a poder ir a ver las instalaciones, conocer los equipos, el personal e inclusive hacer investigaciones combinadas para las universidades de toda América. Estamos hablando de México porque es el punto inicial que tenemos cerca, pero nuestra tarea es promover que lo hagan en todos los países de Latinoamérica. Esa es nuestra intención. Y por eso es importante la página anterior, que por favor revísenla, de los impactos que creemos que pueden tener, más que nos señala Eric. Ok. Entonces decíamos aquí que se tiene que desarrollar la estimación de tiempo y de costos para el experimento una vez que la idea sea modificada y el diseño del experimento sea aprobado por la Keshe Foundation, y poderlo entonces presentar a las instituciones mexicanas participantes o de algunas otro esquema latinoamericano, que sería lo ideal. Esta es la red de conocimiento y de difusión del conocimiento que nosotros queremos que exista, y nos toca a nosotros el honor de poder pues, promover que esto esté disponible. Por favor, visiten nuestra página de Facebook y usen por favor el correo electrónico que conocen de keshehablahispana en Gmail, y pues vamos a mover toda esta inquietud y todo este potencial que tienen estas tecnologías. Y como dijo el señor Keshe, nos toca a nosotros también difundir esto que no vemos en este workshop directamente, pero es el tratamiento del cáncer con las técnicas precisamente que corresponden a la tecnología de Keshe. Con eso se está limpiando, vamos a decir, también la sangre de algunos que le llamaremos aquí también contaminantes, que tienen un efecto en promover la existencia del cáncer, como es el cobre y el hierro. También tenemos que aprender. No le sé yo a este tema, pero se está estudiando, se puede leer y se puede atender. Esta es la idea. Aquí ven ustedes la dirección de correo electrónico de preguntas y propuestas de participación. Por favor, úsenlo para manifestar su interés de hacer promociones en sus países hermanos, y también para la venta de productos Omega Quantum a Latinoamérica. Esta empresa, Grupo El Moria, o la Lemuria Conocimiento, va a estar disponible y va a estar anunciada también en Facebook próximamente, y vamos a tener la posibilidad de hacerles llegar todo lo que ustedes requieran. Muy bien, very well. Rick, thank you. I think this is all for the, oh yeah, this is the new in Facebook. Esto es lo que les decía, amigos. Esto es lo que les decía, noticias en español para todo Latinoamérica. Vean que no solamente estamos hablando de lo que pasa en lo nuestro, sino que nos asomamos a otros workshops, encontramos cosas que son muy importantes para todos, y como están solo en inglés, pues las mencionamos, y a veces nada más les damos la referencia de dónde están y sin querer traducir tanto, pero también a veces extraemos la idea central de la noticia o del hallazgo tecnológico y sus consecuencias y la ponemos en Facebook. Así que pues, les recomendamos que estén en contacto y llevaremos actualizada esta página entre todos los que estamos involucrados, Eric, Joseph, Laura, Fausto y yo. Pero por favor ayúdenos y mándenos noticias que ustedes encuentren. No, this is not, Rick, thank you, this is another thing. This is just a note for me. If you can go, Rick, to the slide where the figure is presented, I think you have it in either in Spanish or in English.
What figure do you mean?
Next, it's following. No, down the line, where the institutional setting is proposed. No, it's above.
I've got two slides that are not in there. Maybe that's why.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those are the ones I wanted to show. Well, we described it, but what happened so that
I believe that's the last one that you sent.
Okay, I know what happened. I think it is the type of art that I used that is not being accepted.
Possibly.
Yeah, okay, I won't do that again. I will send the new version to the next seminar because it's interesting.
Okay, good. We'll have a bit more for next time.
Okay,
great work there, guys. It worked out really good. So thank you for your presentation. And thanks to Enrique and Eric and to Marco for starting this workshop. And
Laura
we had a special guest appearance with Mr. Keshe and with Armen and Soheil as well. So it was quite a full show here.
Yeah, Laura,
and Laura as well. So yeah. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Thank of course, you guys. Thank you.
Vince working hard in the background, sweating as well. So we all participated here.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Very kind, very warm. Rick, by the way, there's no problem with the change of time every 2 weeks. So we take it. It's just that I had understood differently. My English is not helping me.
Okay, as long as we're clear, that's the main thing. I'm willing to go any way you want with it. It's just we have to accommodate all the people involved and make the adjustments. So if we stay with the way it is there, then that would be great for now. I know it's a little confusing with 2 different times, but
no,
we'll learn it, I think.
Yeah, we keep remembering each other.
Yes,
so don't worry. Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot to you.
So ends the 23rd Spanish-speaking Knowledge Seekers Workshop, and thank you everybody for attending.